right. Hi, everybody. This is going to be a special shout out to a lot of people out there that are going through a lot of problems right now, especially with today's economy and just the things with AI coming in and taking over, which is steadily ramping up. It's going to reach a crescendo. But the problem with that scenario is there's too many people. That's how the elites look at it. So they're going to have to, this is their stated goals. You can go to the Georgia Guidestones. However, get the world's population down to about a working, manageable 500 million. Then the elites will be happy. The globalists. However you want to call them or paraphrase them or whatever. The point that we're bringing out is the fact that a lot of people are hurting right now. They're hurting, especially in the big cities. I can tell you, when I left California 5+ years ago, it was everywhere. I can only imagine what it's like right now. So those are the people that we need to pray for. And when you talk to them, tell them about the Lord Jesus Christ. Tell them about the fact that Jesus Christ can cure or mitigate what they're going through. So if they're self-medicating, you gotta dig through some of that. A lot of them, they have mental problems. We know this. They have addictions and things like that. But just get down to try to talk to them and provide. See, nobody likes to be sold anything. There's 3 things people don't want to have to do. Be sold anything, but they love to buy. They don't want to get up in front of a group of people and talk, and they don't want to have to die, generally speaking. So tell them about the Lord Jesus Christ so that they can make a educated, what you call in the sales market, an educated buying decision, so that they can take the Lord in as it is due and proper. And that's what you're a facilitator. You stand in the gap, and we're counting on you because times are getting to that point. So there's this exodus. You can call it a spiritual exodus. We're going to call this video, as a matter of fact, the spiritual exodus. You're going to be talking to people. Another thing in sales is you got this concept that's called fear of rejection. You don't need to have that fear of rejection many, many, many times. And if they reject it, fine. That's fine. Just, so what? Move on to the next one. Until you get a yes. You get some no's and you get a yes. Or vice versa, you get a bunch of yeses and you get a few no's, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. And you can find out just through casual conversation where a person is coming from. Either they got that light on the inside, or they don't. So if they don't, then you do what you call, and if I could, would you? If I can show you a way that will benefit you and make your life a whole lot easier in the respect that you're not going to have as many problems by self-medicating or doing any of these other things that are addictive, would that be, if I could show you a different way, would that be something that would interest you? It's called getting them to yes. Because people hate to be sold anything, but they love to buy. As long as it's their own decision. So you got to get them in the position to make an educated buying decision that they make by their own volition. It's because they want it. Do you see that? It's pretty simple stuff. I mean, and then you just repeat it. It's all about the numbers. Are you putting up the numbers? Are you making contact? Now, the best, and this is germane, okay? The best place to start is with your family, if you got a family. A lot of people don't. But if you start with your family, you're going to get a lot of no's, okay? You're going to get a lot of no's, and let that be your training ground right there, all right? But you're getting people in a position to be supernaturally chosen, blessed, and favored as spiritual Israel through the spiritual exodus, aka the waters, the turbulent waters, also known as Noah's Ark, chapter 24 of Matthew. And that is something in their heart and soul and mind. That's going to be great. You've done your job. Now move on to the next one. This isn't rocket science. No. You're performing a service for the kingdom. I didn't even know what I was going to talk about today, but it just fell into place. There we go. If you're renting it, please stay renting it. Keep rowing the boat. I love you guys. Talk soon.